Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hobby Lodge. My last video was literally about building a Windows XP, circa 2000 gaming PC physically, not just virtualizing it through any sort of virtualization software. And then I thought, hey, I'm going to go out to the charity shop and see if there's any games, because you always find PC games in charity shops, and I wasn't disappointed. So took a lunch break, went out, and within 20 minutes picked up some games, and actually got some ones that I thought I might get when I went out, and got lucky because they were actually there. So this game I was talking about on the Swap Shop the other night. So Retro Chef's Swap Shop channel, I happened to be lucky enough to be invited on, and we were talking about World War games that we remember. And I raised, well, actually a couple of people raised Medal of Honor Allied Assault. So I'm really happy that that was there. It was £1.50. All the games now they do, regardless of media, they're all £1.50. Maybe that's a little bit overpriced for PC games, because I reckon they're probably worth 50p these days. But this was a game that the first time I played it, the whole beach landing piece blew my mind when I first played this. So really happy to be able to revisit it. And they had the expansion. There we go. So we've got the Spearhead expansion. So for both games, and of course they're PC games, so they're complete in box, everything's in there. Yeah, so really happy to have that. Then picked up another stone cold killer in the PC world. That is Diablo 2. So there we go. Of course you can go and play the remastered version of this now, but hey, I'm looking forward to playing the original on an original Windows XP PC. And yes, they even had the expansion as well. So there we go. Both Diablo 2 and the Diablo 2 expansion ready to rock and roll. Then picked up some, crikey, whoever handed these in was a bit of an RPG nut, because there's a few RPGs in here, so there's hundreds of hours of gaming going on. So then we've got Divine Divinity, another classic PC RPG game, huge, D&D type style, lots and lots of hours. And then another classic, Command and Conquer Red Alert. So I'm looking for games to add to the collection. I don't really flip anything. I don't buy things to then sell. These I only buy in the shop if I want it. So they then got another amazing game of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Another big RPG, Neverwinter Nights. Another classic. We then got Beyond Divinity, another huge RPG. There's a few hundred hours here, and then to carry on the trend, we've got the Baldur's Gate 2 series. There we go. Includes the expansion for that as well. So all of these games are absolutely lovely condition. They're all complete in box. They've all got all the manuals and all the maps and bits and pieces that come with these games. So I was really impressed with that. So my PC haul is building up. And I know very rarely anyone collects PC games, but that for me is a big passion. And then I'm going to I picked up some other stuff. So there was some other games in there. I didn't really know too much about this, but it looked like an interesting... Well, I'd heard of the franchise, but I hadn't seen this cover before. So this is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, but it came with this kind of nice collector's edition box, which looked quite nice. So I picked that up. They also had Watch Dogs Deluxe Edition. So Watch Dogs 2 Deluxe Edition on the PS4. Don't actually have it, so I picked it up. Then just a couple of shelf fillers in the Battlefield range. So Battlefield Bad Company and Battlefield 3. In good nick. All there. All the manuals and everything are inside. All good. And then I don't really buy DVDs or anything like that, but I couldn't really turn these ones down. So they had Thundercats Season 1, Volume 1. I picked it up. Someone may want it. If anyone wants this, let me know. And then this, I'm told, is very good, but I've never really got into anime. Very, very, very little amount I ever watched, but everyone tells me this is probably one of the best. So it's Akira, the Ultimate Collection. There we go. Again, I'll watch it, and if anyone wants it, give me a shout. Right, that was it. So yeah, very quick lunchtime pickup. There was an Xbox 360 for 12 quid with a bunch of controllers, but for me, that's a super cheap price. But I own an Xbox 360. In fact, I own a couple of them. One's up at the house, one's in the Hobby Lodge. and there was no point owning another one, so I'd rather leave it there for someone else to pick up and enjoy it. I'm not interested in buying it and then just flipping it into CEX or whatever. So that's not how I play the game. I buy what I want. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bunch of those PC games. I cannot wait to do a quick stream on Allied Assault and even Diablo 2. But if you like this video, give it a like. Maybe consider subscribing. There's a whole load of other stuff on the channel you can check out, and I will see you on the next one. Here's all. Bye bye.